Frankie and the Witch Fingers.
And this is our van.
And we're going to be showing you inside our van. And you're probably wondering why we have a van right now. That's because we're on tour promoting our album, Data Doom. We got a new record called Data Doom. And we're on tour right now supporting that with the help of this van. So you want to see? We'll show you.
Let's have a peek.
Let's go.
This is inside of our tour van. We don't have a name for her yet. We probably should come up with a name for her, but usually we got driver in the driver's seat, co-captain in the co-captain seat. The rules that we have for the road are that if you're driving, you get to pick what we listen to, and the co-captain has to help. So they DJ whatever the driver listens to and helps with directions, or you lose your privileges and you get kicked out of the band.
I would say Scott, our tour manager, does most of the driving, then Dylan, then me, and then you guys help out a little bit too.
It varies. I'm usually the one who's sitting co-pilot. I'm usually I'm the guy with the best music taste in the band. So I'm the one usually DJing and picking for the driver, and they're usually 9 out of 10 times cool with it. And since I'm usually shotgun, I usually got my neck pillow up here with my other pillow, where I usually cover my eyes with, or
just a lot of this.
This is where he screams.
Yeah. Usually got my nitro cold brew chilling up here. I don't think there's any left.
We're big seltzer peeps.
Yeah.
Various kinds of seltzer.
We keep a cooler up here too.
We always keep seltzers in the cooler.
Of whatever's from the green room the night before. We got a lot of Grippo chips from Kentucky that we've been hoarding. This is the craziest chip on the planet. If you haven't tried it.
We got a yerba mates. Shout out Yerba Mate Guayaki. They sponsored us. They gave us a few of these.
Yeah, they hooked us up for this tour.
They're keeping us nice and zammed for the run.
Yeah, we got to have a lot of energy for those night drives, for those late night shows, for those overnight drives. So, caffeine.
Oh.
Shout out Guayaki.
Music-wise, I would say that I feel like we've been listening to a lot of early 2000s indie stuff. I don't know. LCD Sound System is really fun to drive to. I really like putting on a lot of cool jazz funk, Grant Green and Jack Wilkins and stuff when I'm driving usually, or Cool and the Gang, stuff like that.
Yesterday we had a all Smashing Pumpkins day because it was our friend's birthday, and her and I love Smashing Pumpkins. Shout out Chicago. Up here, our tour manager keeps some high energy multivitamins. Got to keep us nice and healthy on the road. We don't want anyone getting sick. What else we got up here? Paper towels in case of a mess.
First aid kit if you get a boo-boo. We don't like boo-boos. I got a few, actually. Look, right there. That Band-Aid came from here.
Oh, actually I need a Band-Aid right now.
You actually
Yeah, I do. Maybe you can get that for me. Okay. Trash bags. Keep it clean. So this is a alligator claw that I bought in Alabama, and I was going to give it as a gift to my wife when I get home, but for now it's watching over the van and keeping us safe.
We have some nice Polaroids. This is our tour manager, Scott, and this is us. We took this last night.
Yeah.
Fancy.
So as you can see, this is where the real party goes on. This is where we have a lot of room for activities and a lot of room for fun stuff like karaoke. I'm not kidding. And if we could show you, we would, but we don't want to get copyrighted. So you just kind of have to believe us. But with the power of these microphones, you can karaoke.
Here's a little taste. If you can imagine the rest of what that song would be, that's kind of what happens in here. Want to talk about the Switch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we have a Nintendo Switch, so we can play games on it.
We mostly play Mario Party.
Yeah, we just finished a game. This is our leaderboard from our most recent game on the way here today. I won. Wait, no, didn't I? Yeah, I won.
She won, but she got bonus stars, which we've argued the validity of.
We decided those aren't valid if you win on a bonus star and not your own volition.
Sometimes the vibe of entire days can get thrown off if a star is stolen from one member or another, and we have to usually talk it out after.
It's highly competitive, Mario Party.
Yeah, but it keeps us mentally active, which is good.
I don't play because I always lose. But Really quick, I want to talk about the hole. We call the very back seat the hole because it's kind of a hole, and usually that's the best place to sleep because you could lay down pretty nicely back there. Would you like to show the people, Josh?
Usually I have my shirt off in the hole because it gets kind of hot back here, but I'll spare you all.
It's a little bit of a safety hazard though, because sometimes a box of posters or chips might fall on you if you're sleeping back there, and you might wake up in an angry rage.
As you can see, a 6'4" man can fit quite comfortably in the confines of the hole. And you might not be involved in every conversation, but you are quite comfortable.
You might notice that there's a red box and a brown paper bag. That red box is some 12 inches that I brought from home with me to DJ with if I am able to pick up DJ gigs on the road, which has been kind of hard just because I haven't really been trying that hard. But I also have more under the seat that are kind of hard to get to. Under the seats is where we like to keep, extra snacks and waters and extra merch supplies and extra merch in general. So yeah, you could really pack a lot of stuff under here, even though we really pack it like sardines, but it's still pretty dang comfortable, I would say, for the most part. Probably the most comfortable band we've ever toured in so far, if I'm being real.
We got some more yerba mates because the ones in the cooler, aren't always enough, so we need more sometimes.
Yep.
Got some gaffer tape, good for merch, good for our music equipment,
Good for taping drumsticks.
good for taping our mouths shut if one of us is a little loud. I don't even know what these are. What are these?
Claire gave us those.
Claire gave us these.
Those are insulated drink bags.
insulated drink bags. You heard it here first.
This is Pickle's Corner. This is where I sit. I've got a nice cushy blanket. I've made quite a nest. I've got a couple different pillows here so that I can sit like this up and recline, or I can sit like this. And someone usually sits here. I usually share the bench. And in my corner I have a phone charging station, which is really key. And I've got a jar of pickles that I bought that I've been waiting to try. And I've got some ramen, just in case. It's good for making at truck stops, make your own soup.
And hotels.
I've got some graphic novels that I bought at a used bookstore in Denton, Texas that I'm excited to read. I've got my hair dye package so I can zhuzh up my hair. I don't do that in the van, but it does stay in the van. And our friend Neptune left this giant jar of pickled garlic that's been kind of smelling up the van, but I haven't had the heart to throw it away because it's Neptune's and we love Neptune. Here's what we should do, I think. We should have a bet on Mario Party, and the loser has to eat like an ungodly amount of this.
That's just
and then
fucking
just
mean.
fart all day long.
That's a good idea.
Toots. This should be like, we should bet on this, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. This is part of my corner. We have this massage gun.
Oh yeah.
We travel in style. We've got a, you're working out on stage every night basically, and you got to carry merch in and out. So we have this really cool massage gun that you can flop on. Do some back massages as such here as well.
Here in the hole, we don't have books or nice snacks. We got trash and we got storage. It's not necessarily well kept, but it's my home, and I'm proud of it.
He's like who's the guy from Sesame Street?
Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, he's like Oscar the Grouch.
I can be a little grouchy sometimes.
So we call him Trashy Menashe.
All right, this is the Great Wall of Van. It's a piece of plywood we got from Home Depot about 2 or 3 tours ago, and it's used to create a nice safe barrier so merch doesn't fall over on us. Every once in a while you'll get a rogue chip bag that falls on you when you're sleeping and having nice dreams, and you wake up really upset and you scream, but then you apologize to everyone that you overreacted. But that's pretty rare occasion.
That's hypothetical.
That's like a hypothetical situation.
And then you eat the bag of chips that fell on you 5 minutes later.
Yeah. Because if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, exactly.